What's up, guys? I'm Jed Abendroth, and this is Big Man Fitness. Alright, we just got through Thanksgiving, so this week's video is going to be, well, how do we survive through a holiday like Thanksgiving when we're on a diet? So, before I get into that, we're going to go through some numbers. So this is week 2 of my journey, and let's discuss how that's going. First, weigh-in. Monday morning, I weighed in at a total of 445.0 pounds. Means my first week I lost 7.2 pounds. That could be a fluke. That could be an adjustment, right? That's a lot of weight to lose in 1 week, and I don't expect big leaps and bounds like that every week. So week on week, remember, there's going to be times I gain a little, whether I'm putting on muscle mass, something's just not right with the diet, and I plan on doing a video on the diet next week. But there's that whole, okay, this is happening, that's happening. So when I say I lost 7.2 pounds, I'm not pushing to lose 7.2 pounds week on week. I just happen to lose 7.2 pounds. That's been pretty good, especially for a week that's going to be really tough. So here's a couple things that happened this week. I only meal prepped Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So lunch and dinner, which happened to all be the same thing of 8 ounces of chicken pre-cooked, so 6 ounces post-cooked, cup of white rice, jasmine rice, and 2 cups of a California medley, which is broccoli, cauliflower, and carrots, steamed vegetables. That was my breakfast, or lunch and dinner. Breakfast again, 3 eggs, oatmeal, and those are the mainstay meals. I also have protein shakes in there, have protein bars, snack crackers to kind of fill out the rest of my... Again, we'll go over this probably in the next video. I'll get a little more in-depth on the whole, what I'm doing as far as food is concerned. So, with that being said, going into Thanksgiving knowing that it's a tough holiday, and this is I want to shoot this video because if your family is anything like mine, we kind of do Christmas a lot like Thanksgiving. It's going to be another big meal, possibly turkey again, probably mashed potatoes, stuffing, all the fun stuff again, like we did on Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving was, again, a 14-pound bird. We had mashed potatoes, stuffing, corn, green beans, mac and cheese, bacon-wrapped Little Smokies, which were amazing, charcuterie board, all kinds of snacks, drinks, you name it, it was there, we had it, and it was a great time. So, how do we prepare knowing that we're on a diet and that we want to, well, position ourselves in a way that isn't going to hurt us, but we can still enjoy the food, the festivities, the fun, and the people all at the same time. So here are a few ways you can kind of go through and survive these holidays while maintaining somewhat of what we're trying to achieve. So first thing you can do, you know it's going to be a big eating day. Focus and prioritize your needs. And what do I mean by your needs? My needs are obviously going to be a little different than your needs. I prioritize a lot on protein. So I'm going to be looking at like the mac and cheese, the turkey, things like that. Those bacon wrapped Little Smokies, there's a lot of fats, a lot of protein, and all of that. The charcuterie board had meats, cheeses. Again, another fairly good staple. Mashed potatoes and stuffing still had plenty of, but try not to focus so much on those And also focused on the actual vegetables, the green beans. We did green beans like green bean casserole. And corn. Good vegetables. Yeah, it's a starch, much like potatoes, but it was the whole vegetable. Yeah, it's not corn on the cob, but it's the corn kernels from a cob. Not a lot of sodium, anything added to it. Just plain on, out of the can. Yes, we got the right can, not the super sodium one that they sell. So we try to focus on what and prioritize what your needs are. Again, for me, I prioritize protein and then carbs and fats. So I'm going to be looking at protein sources. Second thing I actually had a fairly large breakfast. What that was going to help do was help keep me full, because we're not going to eat until like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. Well, that helps me stay full a little bit longer, so I'm not going into Thanksgiving starving and just going hog wild on all the food, when I can offset that a little bit and try not to just go ham crazy. I know myself. I know, man, I've talked about this. Like, I'm an eater. I like to eat. There's enjoyment in food for me, so it's almost like its own drug. So that's where I try to, hey, you know what? I know I make these mistakes. Let me fix that. And that's what I did. I made sure to really kind of focus on not being so hungry by the time Thanksgiving came around, or the meal itself came around. I definitely snacked a good bit, but again, I chose and I prioritized on like the cheeses, the meats, as far as like the chicken, turkey, ham on the charcuterie board, the turkey itself, mac and cheese, like the things that are actually going to have a decent amount of protein, but it's also going to make me feel fuller longer. So by having that nice big breakfast of like eggs and sausage, toast, things like that, brought it over so that I wasn't so hungry at Thanksgiving, or at the dinner of Thanksgiving. Another thing you can do, you're going to be taking in probably extra calories. And again, you should be using the app, any app, MyFitnessPal, Lose It, Macro Factor. There's so many out there that you can try to find or use, some free, some paid. Some things are better on one thing for another, depending on what you're trying to do. So I'm not going to sit here and try to push an app on you. You should be tracking your calories in, plus your macros, your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. And even the smaller nutrients, as far as like how much sodium you're taking in, things like that. You also should go try to get a workout in. Gyms may not be open on the day of the holiday. Doesn't mean you can't go for a nice long walk. Get some type of exercise or activity in, so that come time of the meal itself, well, you're offsetting some of the calories you're taking in, because you burn calories before you take the food in. Because let's all face it, after Thanksgiving, you're going to get the itis. After dinner, you're going to get the itis, and you're not going to go for that walk. So try to get the exercise in before the meal, so that you have already burned those calories, which is almost like, you're building yourself up to be able to take in just a little bit extra for Thanksgiving, or the next big meal, possibly Christmas and New Year's. So offsetting for those calories is what we're trying to do here, through some sort of workout. The gyms may not be open when you want them open, but you can always find other ways, free ways, that you can get some kind of workout in beforehand. One of the other things you can do, we'll just skip Thanksgiving. No, I'm kidding. Weigh yourself before and after. Keep in mind, we're again, this is where rule number 2 is going to take effect. And rule number 2, if I haven't told you yet, we're going to have fun with this. It's not going to be super strict. One of the reasons I failed last time, I was extremely strict on myself. So rule number 2, we are going to have fun and enjoy this journey. If it's too strict, or I'm trying to cut too many calories, I'm gonna fail. So we're gonna enjoy this, and that's the other way of surviving a big holiday with being on a diet, is going in knowing, okay, this is going to be an off day. I'm going to enjoy it. Simple, easy. Hey, you know what? The calories do count. It's not like you get free calories for a day. The calories count. So if I didn't get the workout in before, next day on Friday, get that extra workout in. Do a little bit extra to try to offset all the calories you took in, knowing that you're taking in maybe a little extra food or something you're not normally eating. Well, you can always offset it, if not before, then do it for the next couple days after to try to offset so that you're not rebounding like me. I lost 7.2 pounds. I don't want to rebound and gain 5, 6, 7 pounds back. So doing something even extra for the next 2-3 days to make sure that what I'm doing will hopefully offset what I did. Because again, I went into Thanksgiving to enjoy it. I wanted to spend the time with family and friends, and I did. And I ate like a king. Funny enough though, I only finished one plate. In fact, I barely finished one plate. So that counts for something. So see, these are some of the ways, and I'm sure you can find other ways to survive the holidays, especially with Christmas right around the corner and New Year's coming up. There's going to be food. I know me and my friends, we usually do fairly big, we'll each, it's almost like a potluck. We'll each cook something. We'll meet up for New Year's. There'll be a lot of fun, and I need to be able to offset and be ready for those, calories as they come in. So these are just simple tips to help you make it through the holiday season before the first of the year, because January 1st is going to be here before we know it. We got a lot of work to do to get there. So as always, guys, stay fit, stay healthy, and I will see you soon. Peace.